Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? We all have set goals. Trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. And we just don't seem to ever achieve our goals. Now, it could be lack of consistency, it could be lack of routine, lack of effort, lack of determination, or you could have simply just set your goal in the wrong way. See, the brain understands goals in a positive sense. If you set a goal in a negative way, then your brain is not going to understand how to achieve it. Because you see, the brain is looking for reward. That's what goals are. A goal is a reward. When you achieve a goal, your brain releases the neurotransmitter dopamine into your brain, where you get feelings of pleasure and reward. And that's why when we don't set goals and we don't fulfill our goals, we tend to feel empty, a little bit purposeless, and a lot of the time it feels like rocket science to complete a goal. People just don't know where to start. It's daunting, it's a scary aspect, because you have to get out of your comfort zone in order to achieve that goal and work towards that goal. But most of the time we frame our goals negatively. We try to avoid things, or we try to just completely let go of all the things that have been motivating us to achieve this goal, because it's never enough. It's not about willpower, because willpower runs out. It's about motivation and knowing how to set your goals. We can't set our goals negatively. We can't expect to achieve a goal if it's there to avoid pain. Because yes, we look for pleasure, but we also want to avoid pain. But you can't use a goal to avoid pain. You can't have that as your reward, because the brain doesn't understand that avoiding something is a reward. It just sees it as avoiding pain at the cost of reward. Because when we try to avoid pain, then we give up the reward. And it all comes down to your comfort zone as well, because a lot of us don't go through with goals, or don't set goals, or just don't put in the work, because we have to get out of our comfort zone. We have to do things that we don't want to do, or that we don't feel safe with. And a goal is there for you to grow. It's there to push you out of your comfort zone, so you can level up, so you can get better, and you can improve your life and aspects of your life. And that's what a goal is for. It's to improve your life. It's there to help you grow, and help you grow in every aspect depending on how you set your goal. But never set goals to avoid certain things, because then you'll be thinking, oh, I need to avoid it, I need to avoid it, I need to avoid it. There is no fulfillment of anything. You're just trying to avoid pain. And you need to set a goal to replace bad lifestyle habits, not to stop them. You can't undo something that you've learned in your brain. You can't undo a habit or a behavior, but you can overwrite it. You can replace it with something better, just by doing the opposite of the destructive habit, or the habit that is causing distress. Just do the opposite. And that's what a goal is. Just carry out the action steps. Do the opposite of what you would normally do. And goals can be achieved. Anyone can set goals, and anyone can achieve goals, but you need to frame it in the positive, in a way that it is beneficial to you, it is a healthy goal, and you are able to grow from it. And you have to set it in the positive, because a goal in the positive is a goal that grows, and that is your personal development. And seeing things in a positive way is rewarding and easier to achieve. If you see it as a great, amazing thing, you'll be more likely to work for it and to work on it than something that you don't want or you're trying to avoid, because it will demotivate you, because it sucks your energy out of your body. And don't form goals out of fear, because if you form goals out of fear, you'll never have that reward, you'll never have that boost. It's about having determination, applying consistency, the right action steps, and reframing a goal in the positive, because it's not necessarily about the goal you set, but it's how you set your goal. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.